What's poppin' there? How y'all living? How's everybody going? Everybody alive? Everybody okay? Everybody done made it on through. Made it on through. Is y'all insurance paid up? Make sure the insurance paid up. Make sure the insurance is paid up. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there early. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Come on in, y'all hit the thumbs up. If you're new around here, subscribe. Y'all know how y'all should do it. It's not your first time on YouTube, so y'all know when y'all be watching people that you need to go ahead on and participate. You need the participation out here in these streets. Without your participation, there's nothing. There is nothing. Today is October the 2nd, 2025. It's a Thursday. It's a Thursday around here. Shout out to Jay for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Fort Worth, Texas up in the building. The 209 California is up in this thing. What it do? New Orleans is up in this thing. Come on. Work y'all way on in. Let people know that we around here. Hit the thumbs up. We're not going to wait for the 100. I got a lot of news. And hopefully we'll be able to go on and get on through it today. I may not make all of it, but I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make enough. To have you smiling. That's what I'm gonna try to go ahead on and do. Say the 334 the Gun Mucker Time is up in the building. What's happening? Come on in. Come on. Don't be afraid. I don't like how this right here looks. So let me do that like that. I may go up one. I let it look like that for a good little minute. It ain't gonna hurt nothing, but I should put something at the bottom. I don't know if I want to put something at the bottom, but anyway, Tennessee is up in the building. Say, hey, Sugar and Chat. What it do? Arkansas is up in this thing. Come on in. The Bronx, New York is up in this bitch. So what pop past like these 30 minutes of 5. We showed them finna try to run through a little something. Hell, we got about 60 people up in the building. We should have more because it's 6 past the hour. Normally, see, y'all, a lot of y'all may be new. What we used to have in the building, we used to be way over 100 people up in the building and way over 100 people who had to hit the thumbs up by 6 after the hour. This is still what you call being shadow banned. This is what you're being called blocked. This is what you're being called hated on. All that fly stuff right there. I don't know why they don't want y'all to know what's in the news. Or no. Maybe they don't want me. Maybe they don't want me showing you what's in the news. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's not them. Maybe it's not even much them. But why is that not showing like that? Yeah. Maybe it's not them. Y'all ready? Is everybody ready to go? Y'all ready to do a little something? All right. Let me see how many people we got up in the building now. Let's see how many thumbs up we got. We got 52. That'll work halfway. We have a docu sister who is upset. In case y'all have not seen it, her. Oh, this in Florida. My state, stand. You gonna say, but you go on say, please don't run away in Fifth Eye Life State in Florida, Polk County. I ain't even much know in Florida. That's Central Florida. But it's still in Florida. We have a mother who is upset. Her son had a birthday. And the teacher inside of the classroom decided to go ahead on and sing happy birthday. You know, happy birthday to you, stuff like that right there. So she sung happy birthday and then she sung another version of happy birthday. That's where the mother is upset because she sung 2 different happy birthdays to her son out here in the street. Damn it, I don't like the way that looks, so I might as well just leave that long. I might as well just put that back long and put that there back on around now. Yeah. She don't like the second song that was sung to her son. Here we go.
Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
Yes.
Legend Whitaker just turned 6 years old.
Can we sing happy birthday to you?
He attends Floral Avenue Elementary in Bartow, where his class and teachers celebrated with a song.
Happy birthday to you.
But what happened next
Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you?
stirred up hurt feelings and anger.
Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like 1, 2. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
I don't like stuff like that.
Legend says the song hurt his feelings His mother, Desiree Prather, says the teacher sent her the video, and she went straight to the main office.
I automatically said, that's unacceptable. And I don't think nothing's funny about it.
Prather says there's a history of black people being described that way, which makes it extremely upsetting.
My skin is boiling. I don't even like racism, and to know where we come from and our ancestors, and for us to be labeled like that, because when they call us monkey, they basically saying that we're ugly, we act like a monkey and all this and that. I don't like that at all.
Polk County Public Schools district staff and the HR department are reviewing this. I followed up with additional questions, like, is this the first time this teacher has sung this song to students? And I also asked, while this is being reviewed, will the teacher still be in the classrooms? I've not heard back yet.
I don't play games about my child.
In a letter to the school board, Prather asked for an apology, immediate disciplinary action, and counseling for her son. After receiving no response, she decided to show up in person.
They just kept saying it's an active investigation. They can't answer no questions or anything like that.
So you've noticed things.
And they don't went straight to a doggone commercial. I guess that's the end of the video, but it can't be. Wait, hold on, it can't be. Well, it was. Why would they stop it like that?
Hi, Legend.
Why would they just cut off the video like that? But anyway, how y'all feel? Listen. Shout out to the teacher. Shout out to the teacher. The teacher ain't mean no harm. The teacher recorded, and uploaded by sending it to the mama. Here, look at the song I sung your child. Got to be more careful. Damn. I don't even much know which angle to take on this one right here. I guess it can be looked at as racism or a problem. I don't think that you should possibly be singing "You Live in the Zoo." Well, it depends on what part of Polk County you stay. Well, here, you shouldn't be singing to a child that you live in the zoo, and you look like a monkey and you smell one. You smell like one too. Is the baby stink? Is she trying to tell the baby boy that he stank?
You have a birthday last week?
Yes.
Legend Whitaker just turned 6 years old.
Can we sing happy birthday to you?
Like, she didn't even try to hide it. Do y'all know ain't nobody else in the classroom pulled their phone out? Nobody else recorded. Only the teacher. This is how the news got it, because she sent it to the mama. Got to be more
He attends Floral Avenue Elementary in Bartow, where his...
What do we do with her? What is it? Now, do this take some disciplinary? Do we need like some disciplinary? Is this like a freedom of speech? I didn't mean no harm. I sing to all my kids all the time. You know what I'm saying? Is she like one of them?
class and teachers celebrated with a song.
Happy birthday to
Let's hear the song again.
But what happened next?
Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you?
You say I saw this title and I thought that they called Trump again. Ooh, you wild for that.
Stirred up hurt feelings and anger.
Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey and you smell like one too. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
Give the little monkey a clap. Why did she sing that song though? I don't. Okay, all right. Willie, put your. Oh my God, I'm almost naked. Put your parenting cap on. I'm gonna put my parenting cap on. Because I know in a situation like this that I can like quit my job for at least for like 5 years. Cause listen, boy, where's being crunk when you need him? If this ain't a lawsuit, let me put my parenting cap on. All jokes aside, put some who we talking to, huh? Slid on up that goddamn school, angry, chest out. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on up there, because I know there's about to be a check cut, huh? So since there's about to be a check cut, she's racist. This is racism at its finest. That bitch was racist and showed me she was racist. Hey, man, listen, boy, we and I feeling with my son, damn it, crying, he don't want to sleep at night because he dreaming about monkeys and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, one of the problems that I also have that going through counseling. I don't know.
Followed up with additional questions, like, is this the first time this teacher has sung this song to students?
Yes, I would like to know, is this the first time she sung it to the students? And where's the video?
And I also asked, while this is being reviewed, will the teacher still be in the classrooms?
That's a great question, because y'all know that if like a teacher had done touched one of the children, even while it's under investigation, the teacher is not in the classroom no more. This is a serious matter. See, because the check should be about to be finna get cut. If it was me, the check finna be cut. Racist ass white woman. That's just how I be out here. Oh, white woman. I thought we was through with racism. I'd be all on camera. I just, damn it, racism been over. Where did they pull this racist ass white woman and put her in the classroom with minorities? I'd have played the game. Martin Luther King had a dream, and I have a dream too. Goddamn it. That one day y'all be cutting me a damn check because y'all done hired a racist ass teacher out here in these streets.
I've not heard back yet.
I don't play games about my child.
In a letter to the school board, Prather asked for an apology.
See, and that's right there. Why? I can't with now if asking for an apology get the check cleared faster, we need an apology. But in my mind, when I take my cap off, y'all got to stop wanting. Why should this lady say, I'm sorry? She recorded it and sent it to you. So that means that you want a apology for something that she did on purpose? Y'all got to stop needing an apology from people who just done did something on purpose. She meant to do this. So watch it. So she want the teacher to say, I'm sorry. I didn't know that this would be offensive. Oh my God, I'm not racist. I have lunch with like 2 black men that I'm trying to smash. But listen, I know that would never. My lawn man is black. What are you talking about? I don't like it.
Immediate disciplinary action and counseling for her son. After receiving no response,
Damn it. That's the part that bothers me. What do you mean counseling? What's the counsel? Watch this. Typically, who is the counselors at the school? Anybody got children? Anybody got children in the schoolhouse? Typically, who is the counselors in the school? What race is the counselors in the school? What hue is the counselors in the school? Typically, there's not darker hue. Typically, I don't know the school like this right here, but in my mind, I'm willing to bet, I'm willing to put 99% on it. It's not a dark hue person. And counseling, you got a whole mom. He got a whole mom at the crib. What you need counseling for? In this situation, no one should be able to counsel her son better than her. She's a woman. She's black. She's a single mother in America. I don't. Come on, now our ancestors. That's why you got to do them, our ancestors. Fought so you young black males can't date white women. Something like that right there. Like, you counsel your son like that. And don't you bring me home no white woman. Damn it, if the comb goes straight through her hair, bitch can't come around here. Don't you bring that round my house. That's how like these mamas had them raise us boys. Not all. But I'm just saying though. But anyway, baby, go ahead on to reach out to Crump. Get your little something. I just don't think that I still don't think that she racist. I think that she was just trying to have a good time, and sometimes we use the words monkeys and zoo, and you smell bad like a monkey. We can use them words sometimes. I don't know. Now, hold on. Was this another one? People are claiming that this teacher is racist for singing the monkey song. Oh, I to the happy birthday thing and what you think. Yeah. Damn, she in Baltimore, Florida, baby. You in my state. That's what's up. Hey. Sometimes we mess up. She slipped. She ain't mean to give it to y'all raw like that. Well, give it to her raw like that right there. I don't know. You say the kid's song is racist. All right, man, it could be. All right, there's limits. Y'all so much on this racist stuff. He say, which church she goes, let's get to the root of the cause. He say, not school counseling, professional counseling. Oh, so he shouldn't get to school. Oh, so they were talking about like professional counseling. Oh, all right, because I was like, how the hell would you get school counseling? The incident happened at school, but typically counselors, they don't be dogging you. You don't need no goddamn, now, if she want the state to pay for it, if she want the state to like be kicking out that cash, I need that paper because my child need counseling, then you go ahead on and say that right there. But typically, I'm pretty sure that she counseled her child the first day that it happened. So like the counseling is really, really over. But if it's about adding on to the check, you go ahead on and do that right there. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash shot. Say that's not new. Say we sung that as kids. Oh, we sung that as children. I guess it's a problem because it's a white teacher. Y'all know how folk feel about white teachers doing stuff that we like possibly did to ourselves now. You say, Willie, you have been using PTO for Thursday. You say you use it on Tuesday. You say, got to clock in today. Yeah. I had to make a move. I had a little situation. Tuesday. So self-care, like I be trying to tell y'all out here. I got bills. Shit. Rent due. Mortgage due. Insurance due. All that. Shit. Get that paper. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash shop. You say asking for an apology. Say is not sincere. Facts just don't make no sense. But again, if that is the script that you have to follow to put in the lawsuit and get paid, I need apologies from the school president, from the superintendent of Florida. I need all types of this. I'm deep in my feeling. I thought racism was over. I done fought for this country. We ain't fight for the guy. I fought like in the neighborhoods and stuff like that right now. But I'm saying, move right along. I ain't gonna hear much of you. Shout out to all the parents out here. A whole bunch of times, damn near every time that I go live, somebody had done died. And a lot of times, we hear women speak out. We hear women, we watch women do their interviews and stuff because their babies just had done died or something. You know what I'm saying? They done lost their baby. Somebody done took their baby life and stuff like that right there. And a lot of times, the suspects get like arrested and stuff like that. You know, they get arrested. And then they be getting back out on the streets, stuff like that right there. And we have talked about it multiple times, that catch and release type stuff. You know what I'm saying? We want to catch them. They done did some violence, and we're going to let them go. Give them another chance. We're going to put them on probation. We're going to give them that anklet. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let them go with that nice little anklet. And then a lot of times they commit another damn crime, and they let them out again. I just don't. I would never understand. Well, I will understand. I have understand that this shit is about money because they typically let them out in y'all's area, back in y'all's neighborhood. I was thinking to myself, and I've thought to myself like a whole bunch of times that they do that because it keeps jobs intact. It's about money and all that fly stuff. But I have said before, shit ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change until it hit the right people. Things not gonna change until it hit the right people. Awareness ain't really gonna be aware until it happens to the right person. Not a story that I'm finna talk about. I'm not even saying that this person right here is the right person. I'm not saying that. But we have a father who snaps, a father who talks about the incident of his 22-year-old daughter being killed by a black man, darker-hued man. A man who has been arrested upwards of 34 times or more, 34 or 39. It's something. And he got 29 felonies. 29 felonies. I thought it was 3 strikes. I look at you say 25 and he did 3 strikes, 12 and a half. He did 12 and a half years. Is that what you're saying? It used to be you get the 3 strikes and you gone for life. I remember when they came out with that law or policy or something like back in the 90s. 3 strikes, you're out. How the hell you get 25 felonies? I don't know how that worked, dog. But let me go on and give y'all a story, and then we're going to listen to the father. We're going to listen to the father. Not the mother. The mother ain't around now.
It's been nearly 5 months since 22-year-old North Carolina native Logan Federico was shot and killed by a person police say has an extensive criminal history, and today her dad continues to fight for different laws.
All new at 4, Capitol reporter Dina Harley is here.
He lost his daughter and he's fighting for laws. He ain't just doing interviews and all that. Last year, I'm hurt. Bottom of my heart, she was the greatest. Give your shirt off her backing up. Laws to be changed. Laws. Fighting. Yeah.
From Stephen Federico about his daughter, changes that he wants made, and the moment one lawmaker mistook his daughter for another victim.
A lawmaker mistook his daughter for somebody else who has been a victim, damn near in the same situation.
I am Logan Haley's father.
A title that's a badge of honor for Stephen Federico.
Logan was a spirit that this country needed. And we lost somebody very special that wanted to change and mold younger kids' lives. She would have made a difference.
The North Carolina dad is fighting for change after his daughter, 22-year-old Logan Federico, was murdered in South Carolina in May. The suspected killer, Alexander Dickey, has an extensive criminal history with 25 felony charges. Federico wants lawmakers to act now to keep people like Dickey off the street.
There's nobody that can stand in front of me and logically tell me why he was on the streets. There is no argument to Logan's execution.
If the conversation sounds familiar, it's because it is, especially in the Charlotte community, nearly 2 months after the stabbing death of Irina Zarutska on a light rail train. This week, Federico went to a House Judiciary Committee meeting in Charlotte to talk about his daughter and urge lawmakers to protect victims. He got sidetracked momentarily when Congresswoman Deborah Ross confused a photo of his daughter with Zarutska.
I had something written out for that day that the fury.
You say you thought that this was a doggy story. No.
And her mistaking Logan for Irina kind of pushed that aside. My speech was then null and void and needed to speak from my mind and my heart. She didn't know the difference between Logan Federico and Irina.
The lawmaker didn't know the difference in his daughter and the woman who was from Ukraine. I think she was from Ukraine or something like that. Yeah, because she had done escape and she was killed on the train. The lawmaker made a mistake by mistake on purpose. Yeah.
That I thought was pretty pathetic.
Federico says a movement has started, one to make sure parents don't go through what he is.
My daughter's dead. That's why it's important. And I have to try to keep, we as a team, as a society, have to keep the Logans and the Irinas from happening.
He wants to see a law named after his daughter, one to save other people from becoming victims. In Raleigh, Dina Harley, CBS 17 News.
A spokesperson for Congresswoman Ross released a statement about this to CBS 17 about mistaking these 2 victims. Her statement reads in part, quote, "She is heartbroken that he lost his daughter to senseless crime and is deeply sorry if her mistake contributed to his pain. She is committed to fully funding federal law enforcement resources, including the Crime Victims Fund." End quote. If you'd like to see her full statement, just go.
Do y'all know how weak that is? So the representative had her secretary them to go ahead on and write up this, "I'm so heartbroken." She didn't even take, dog, listen, everybody got social media. Everybody got social media. That representative could have went on camera and said, I am so sorry. I'm so heartbroken that he lost his daughter to a senseless crime and is deeply sorry if her mistake contributed to his pain. That's what she should have did. She let the person who be writing up speeches and shit go ahead on, man, just go ahead on and type me up some, because, you know, we got to say some to combat my mistake, because y'all know I made a mistake. Now, somebody go ahead on and send this to the news.
Heartbroken that he lost his daughter to senseless crime and is deeply sorry if her mistake contributed to his pain. Wow. She is committed to fully funding federal law.
She is committed. Why she didn't come out and say, I'm fully committed to this right here? Be trusting him whole for nothing. I promise you that right there. You said, Willie, the lawmaker thought it was another dumb blonde. Got to be more careful. He said never taught his daughter about watching her 12 or 3, 6, and 9. Goddamn shame. It's a shame, but let's listen to how she died. Now, somebody said something that I was gonna read, and I was actually going to agree. I got to agree with what you wrote, so I got to bring it back down. You said, damn, man, got to be more careful with it. The lawmakers and the payment and the pension lawmaker. Damn, I missed it. Or did you erase it? You probably had done erase it, but I think that you wrote, Willie, it looked like he hate black folks. I think that's what you wrote. Look like he hate black folks or N-words or something like that right there. And I just wanted to say, if I was him, I would. I hate you Negroes. I promise you. Boy, I promise you. Can't stand you monkeys. Hey, hey, man, listen. Shout out to our lighter hue brothers and sisters out here. I just be so shocked that y'all don't even just come on national TV and just get to calling us all type of N-words after y'all loved ones just had done died.
How many of y'all have kids?
Huh? Listen, I would truly understand. I promise you I understand. Now, this is him in front of them people. This is him in front of them people. A matter of fact, let me make it big. Let me make him big, because I really want him to stand out. I really want him to touch some souls right now. I really want y'all to feel a father out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Let me grab it like this right here. Man, y'all, I do stories every day. Stories every day. I don't know if darker hue folks is going down to talk to the politicians and stuff like that right there, but I don't see the videos. I don't know of any videos recently. So I just I'm wishing on a star. Maybe we can follow behind our lighter hue brother. You single mamas, you family members who is losing y'all loved ones. Y'all need to go on around there, down there now, and talk to them people. Now we're going to let a player go ahead on the talk. Now do not interrupt him. Do not interrupt a player, because it's deep.
How many of y'all have kids?
Come on with it.
I'm just curious. Here's what I need you to do. When I tell you this story, think about your kids. Think about your child coming home from a night out with their friends, laying down, going to sleep, feeling somebody come in the room and wake them and drag her out of bed, naked, forced on her knees, with her hands over her head, begging for her life, begging for her hero, her father, me, that couldn't be there. She was 5'3". She weighed 115 pounds. Bang! Dead. Gone. Why? Because Alexander Devontae Dickey, who was arrested 39 goddamn times, 25 felonies, was on the street. How about that? How good are we doing for our family? How good are you doing for your kids? He should have been in jail for over 140 years for all the crimes he committed. You know how much time he spent in prison? A little over 600 days in 10 years. He's only 30 years old. He was committing 2.65 crimes a year since he was 15 years old, but nobody could figure out that he couldn't be rehabilitated. Well, you'd have to put him in prison to see if he could be rehabilitated. Isn't that the idea of prison? But no, my daughter wanted to be a teacher. She finally figured it out 2 weeks before she was executed. And I haven't heard a damn word from Byron Gibson in South Carolina. Not one word. 4 months, no communication. His biggest concern was that he was pissed off about my interview and how I made him look on the Fox News channel with Trey Gowdy. How pathetic is that? That we're letting our 22-year-old kid visiting friends. It's all she ever wanted to do was visit friends. And she literally was executed while on her knees begging for her life. Her name's Logan Federico, not Irina. And you will not forget her. I promise you. You will be sick and tired of my face and my voice until this gets fixed. I will fight until my last breath for my daughter. You need to fight for the rest of our children, the rest of the innocents, and stop protecting the people that keep taking them from us. Please. You have the power. We put you in the power to do what you have to do. We're asking you, we're begging you all to stop this. 39 crimes in 10 years, 25 felonies. Can anybody here explain to me, well, how possibly he could be on the street? Possibly be on the street. How is it possible? I could sit down in a room and I could explain the whole process of how it failed, how South Carolina failed, Logan, okay? How lack of communication. What y'all did, you woke up a beast and you pissed off the wrong daddy. Because I'm going to put it out there. And I'm not going to be quiet until somebody helps. Logan deserves to be heard. Everyone on this panel deserves to be heard. And we will. Trust me. My daughter laid on the floor for 7 hours before somebody in that house recognized that something was wrong. And that career criminal, an hour later, went on a spending spree with her debit card. Wow. When they saw his face on a video, they didn't have to do a check. He was arrested so many times, they knew who he was. They knew exactly where to go get him. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic that I'm here today. Thank you for your time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. See, now this is the type of person, this type of daddy that we need to be supporting. Now I know that a lot of people, a lot of you dog you folk, y'all really don't care about white folk. I get it. I understand. I get it. But what y'all fail to realize here, the majority of politicians is white folk, right? If we want things to be changed, we have to go to white folks, right? I know y'all don't care too much about white folk. Remember when I had said in the beginning that things will not change until it happens to like the right people or the right person. Again, I'm not saying that he was the right person. See, but I can believe that he's not going to sit down, like chill, like let it slide. I don't think that he gonna do that. I don't think that he gonna do that. He snapped in front of them people. He's angry. Do y'all know what he is not acting? He's not asking for an apology. No. He ain't said nothing about no mental health, none of that fly shit right there. I wish that he would have called, damn it, I wish he would have said the N-word. But the problem with that would have been he would have been more, let's say, famous if he'd have said the N-word. And then his message would have been, veered to the left or something like that right there. But I believe that a player like him can get something changed. See, we've had like a lot of activists and stuff like that people have been wanting change, especially like when black folks. But because certain people made it to the top of the we need change ladder, those was the people who we remember. Like Martin, Dr. King, what that lady name is, Lizzo. It ain't Lizzo. Harriet Tubman, them. Certain people made it to the top, and that's why we remember them. But there was always people in the community who was grassroots and fighting for change. It's just those people really didn't get remembered, like for years and years and years. So when certain people speak and do stuff, more people tend to pay attention when it's a certain person speaking. That's why I am like, hell, we need to be supporting the Lighter Hue player right here, because maybe he can get things changed. Again, I said a hell of a lot of women have lost their children. Hell, a hell of a lot of people has lost their children. But when we're talking about black folks, more single mothers is losing their children. I haven't heard one of them this year make like a wave when it comes down to the politicians. I ain't seen that yet. Has it been done? Is it being done? Maybe. Please send me the video. See, but you can get on social media. You can do all that fly shit. You can even do the interviews on television. You can do all that fly shit. Your ass ain't down there talking about that paperwork and getting some shit changed. If you're not talking to them people who can get some shit changed, we just sitting back saying, and we just need to put the guns down. We be quick to do that fly shit. Is you working on a new, damn it, have you thought of a law to change? Have you thought of a law that maybe needs to be implemented? Have you thought of some laws that need to be changed? Have you presented it to the people who can make the laws change? Add a law, take a law away. You know what I'm saying? If we're not talking to them people, we wasting each other's time. We marching and shit. Yeah. We got to stop the violence. Yeah. Have you went down and talked to them people though? And have you recorded it? Have you put their ass on blast when you're trying to have a conversation? Now again, people probably is doing it, but this is the social media era. Y'all doing shit behind closed doors, so people don't even much know what's going on. And that's why when shit don't fall through, don't nobody know that you've been trying to do something. Because y'all not bringing it out here to where the people can see that you're doing something. If you is doing something. I'm talking about with them people. Not just marching and making t-shirts and shit like that. No. Talking to them people and get them people to say, well, hell, yes, we're going to do this and make sure that y'all record. At least keep it in the stash when they be saying what they going to do. And then when they don't do it, bam, their ass on social media. I'm just saying something. I'm trying to help y'all. Evident. Receipts is what y'all like, right? I'm just saying. So this man done lost his daughter to a dude that had been put back in your community, and just like he said, they even knew where to find him at. And he was right back in his community where they kept releasing him and putting him in the community. They kept releasing him to where he was able to kill while living in your community. It could have been and one of y'all that was in his community, and one of y'all children, and one of yous who in his community could have lost y'all lives. Yeah. It's typically Democrat folk who is okay with the catch and release. Shout out to that lady who had done said, just because you commit a crime don't make you a criminal. What is that name? Crockett lady? Crockett lady said, just because you do a crime, it don't mean you're a criminal. Depends on circumstances. Because there's probably a reason that you pulled a gun on somebody. Maybe because you were hungry. Now, she didn't say that part. I'm just adding that little piece right there. But she did say just because you commit a crime don't make you a criminal. And I'm just thinking to myself, so if you grape somebody, that don't make you a rapist. If you steal from somebody, that don't make you a robber. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you get somebody pregnant, that don't mean that you the daddy. Just saying something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, if you get your doctorate, that don't mean you a doctor. Just saying. Say Willie don't quote Crockett. As if it say, you ain't no criminal, though. Mm-hmm. Let's go and see what else happened out here in the street. Let's go on out here to Glendale. We have a mother of 3 who have been killed. She leave behind 3 children.
Left 3 children without their mother. Relatives identify Kamonte McFarland as the woman killed near Shasta Drive and Custer Avenue late Monday night.
Who killed Kamonte? Who would have killed a loving mother of 3?
12 News' Kendall Keys is there live tonight where loved ones gather to remember McFarland.
Right, Derek, there's a crowd of her loved ones here in front of her house. They brought flowers and pictures of her and balloons. Her family tells me she was a mother to a son and twin daughters. I asked her own mom about that.
She was a great mom. She took after her mom. She took them kids everywhere they needed to go and taught them what they supposed to know. And I'm proud of her, dead or alive. I'm proud of my baby.
She say, shout out to that mama for having a real. She say that baby, that she took her children everywhere that they had to go, or everywhere that they need to go. Ain't you, if you the parent, ain't you supposed to do that?
Her own mom about that.
She was a great mom. She took after her mom. She took them kids everywhere they needed to go.
She took after her mom. So it's kind of like she's speaking like a third person, because I didn't know that she was the mother until they said that she was the mama.
And taught them what they supposed to know. And I'm proud of her, dead or alive. I'm proud of my baby.
Right.
Tonight, her family returned to her home, bringing flowers and candles with them to remember the Glendale mother. She was a dental hygienist at Milwaukee Health Services for nearly 19 years.
Wow.
The shooting happened late Monday, concerned neighbors calling 911 after hearing gunfire and screams down Shasta Drive in Glendale late Monday night. The family says the shooting is a result of domestic violence.
Come to make sure this raise awareness to domestic violence. First red flag you see, man or a woman, get out of it, because it can lead to this right here. And this hurts. It hurts really bad.
So she wasn't on like the Section 8 stuff. She was a dental hygienist.
Now, I asked Glendale police if this is a result of domestic violence and if they referred criminal charges to the district attorney's office. They have not answered those questions here tonight. Family, though, tells me they will be donating Kamonte's organs.
Kendall Keys reporting live in Glendale for us tonight.
They will be donating her organs and stuff. So they say domestic love, as we say around here in these doggone streets. And listen, I don't care what your career path is. I don't care about your education. I don't care about none of that right there. Your decision making will still be just like uneducated folk decision making. It will. It's human nature. It's human nature. We love a good old domestic love relationship. I will continue to tell y'all, I have not been wrong yet. I'm trying to tell. I ain't been wrong yet. So I wonder. Wait, when did I do? How many hours ago was this? Dude, they got they might have an update for us, because I just want to see the player who had done did this. I got to see
I have no more daughters.
Hold on. Yeah. Something having it. Why is that showing like that? That's stupid. It did something wrong, y'all. I didn't do it. It did it itself. Go ahead, put it out there.
I have no more daughters. There's a bond between the mother and the daughter.
She was a daughter, a sister, a mother, and a friend. But Monday morning, loved ones say that Kamanti McFarland was shot and later died at the hospital. And according to Glendale police, authorities in Indiana arrested a man in connection to Kamanti's homicide. Our Megan Lee met with the family today and learned how she was dedicated not only to her family, but to her community.
Flowers and photos sit on the front lawn of a home on Shasta Drive in Glendale.
But I have no more daughters. There's a bond between the mother and the daughter.
Family and friends gathered Wednesday evening to honor the life of 45-year-old Kamanti McFarland.
It just hurts. It hurts really bad for me to stand here where my niece took her last breath.
According to police, a woman was shot and injured Monday night just before midnight. Her family tells me she died from injuries Wednesday morning.
And I'm proud of her, dead or alive. I'm proud of my baby.
Kamanti's family tells us she dedicated her life as a dental hygienist. October 23rd would have marked 19 years here at Milwaukee Health Services.
She had the best heart in the world, and she made plenty of smiles on people's faces because she was a dental hygienist.
Her mom, Beverly, is beyond devastated for the loss of her baby girl that had babies of her own.
She was a great mom. She was a great mom. She took after her mom. She took them kids everywhere they needed to go.
Family says she wasn't only a great mom, but a wonderful person.
She was vibrant. She walked in any room and lit it up. Her conversation influenced everybody.
Victoria says Kamanti touched many lives.
Because she loved I'm trying not to cry. She loved everybody. Everybody that she encountered, they remained in the family as family.
Now her family is facing this unimaginable pain of losing her.
You don't go to sleep and wake up and think that a pillar of the community will be taken from us.
According to Glendale police, a man was taken into custody in connection to Kamanti's death in Indiana on Tuesday.
She was taken from me too soon.
And now their lives are a little darker without the light of their lives.
She was a star. She shined brightly upon everybody.
In Glendale, Megan Lee, TMJ.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us, and I can't wait. I can't wait until they fatal shooting. Wait a minute. So, was this in Milwaukee? Is Glendale in Milwaukee? I don't think that's Buddy. But anyway, keep picking them how y'all picking them. Keep picking them how y'all picking. Do y'all even understand that we ain't need much learn? We can watch all the other people be out here dying and dead. We can watch it, and we'll go ahead on and live our lives as if we haven't watched people make the decisions that now that we are making. I done messed my whole train of thought. But we don't even pay attention to the people who came before us as far as left before us. We don't pay attention to them because it'll never be me. The one that I'm picking, he ain't gonna kill me or she ain't gonna kill me. This is how we be out here thinking. You're not gonna do nothing to me. And you right. That person may not do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't know. Let me go ahead on and fix this thing up. Hold on. Let me grab this right here. If y'all just not coming on in, y'all go ahead on and hit the little thumbs up button. Oh, man, I had the time wrong. No wonder it's not going to do right. I had the time wrong. What do we have here? Do that. Click that. All right. Make sure I grab this like this. Oh, man, because I got to open up this thing to let y'all good people know that we is going live everywhere else. We not going to close here, but we going to close here with this right here. I got a real good one. A real good domestic love relationship. Let me make sure I let everybody, I can open that up, let it slide. Do that right there. We're going to do this. We have a young cutie. She going to be out here jumping on her man and the police. When I tell you that means don't care about nothing. Don't care about nothing. That's what we gonna jump on into when we leave YouTube out here in these streets. Bam, what do we have here? What do we have here? Keep the party moving. Keep the party moving. Now I'm finna try to speed up just a little bit. People just, y'all just out here dying. Keep doing what you're doing. We have a mom. Another mom who was accused. We have a mom. Wait, hold on. Did I do that right there? Oh, okay, she was a mother of 3. We got that out the way. Bam, y'all hit that thumbs up button, man. I need support around here in these streets. We have a mother who was accused of helping her son or helping the kids beat up a Little Caesars employee. Remember, all right, so this is not an update, but I did the story about the same person, but this is like another charge. This is just a whole new charge. A mother who was accused of helping her kids beat up an employee from Little Caesars. She now facing some more charges of something else. Oh, of the use of drugs. Oh, with children. Here we go. Why'd you look at it?
New developments. A Gwinnett County mother accused of helping her kids beat up a teenager is back in jail. Police say this time she let kids use drugs inside her home. Channel 2's Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Matt Johnson is live near Snellville. Matt, neighbors are very concerned for the kids in the house.
That's right. Concern for those kids and concern for their own safety as well. We tried to speak to somebody in the home today, an adult, but she didn't want to be interviewed. Meanwhile, this latest arrest raises some serious questions about what's going on in the home.
Barely 7 months after police say she orchestrated a brutal attack on a Little Caesars employee.
I'm thankful that I'm alive.
Jasmine Landers is back behind bars, facing new felony drug charges after what police say they found in her home.
We hear gunshots from there all the time.
Gwinnett County police arrested the 35-year-old mother last week at the same home near Snellville where police say she let children drink and do drugs. Photos from neighbors on Friday show police discovering what they say were THC gummies and psychedelic mushrooms inside the home, along with more evidence that children were using drugs.
That baby got reefers and mushrooms. They having a good time around there.
I don't understand that. Like, how are you allowing underage drinking and drugs and all of that right there as a mother?
The new arrest comes as Landers awaits trial from charges stemming from an attack in March. That's when prosecutors say she coached her children by phone on how to assault a teenage coworker.
I could hear Jasmine saying, "It's the Hispanic, the one without glasses."
Police say Landers' daughter and 2 sons burst through a back door at the Centerville Highway location and kicked the victim until she lost consciousness.
The last thing I remember seeing is literally a boot to my face.
The mother was arrested after that attack, but now faces new felony drug charges and remains held in jail without bond.
Oh, Jazz.
Her 20-year-old son has been in jail since that Little Caesars attack. It's unclear how many kids are still in the home. Live in Gwinnett County, Matt Johnson, Channel 2 Action News.
She had that fentanyl too? That baby right there, wow. Look. That baby right there, wow. And I'm pretty sure, listen, I bet you that she got a player. She got a player by her side. She got somebody who peeing in her. I bet you. She got a little angry, look like, man, y'all act like these kids don't do drugs, though. That's like the face that she got. Like, y'all acting like these children ain't on mushrooms and cocaine and shit and popping mollies and perks and shit. Why y'all be acting all new? Oh my God, I can't believe that she allowed them to do drugs. They doing drugs. They already doing drugs with or without her. So you look at that neck. Do people with that neck? Now listen, it's a good question. I kind of know the answer. I grew up with people, well, I grew up with at least 2 chicks who were slim, who had their neck like that right there. I used to think that it was like our big babies who necks be like that right there. It looked like a double neck thing. It looked thick, right? But no, I grew up with two slimmies who neck was like that. Like they were little. I don't know why their neck was like that. I don't know if they were fat, then they got little. I don't know, but now I don't see it as much. Or maybe because I don't go outside like that right there. But anyway, they done lock that baby up. Giving them children that dope. Ooh. Is God in your church? It's God in your church. God in the building. They say he's not in the building. Hold on. I gotta ask my AI la. What is that church verse that say God is not in the building? Let's see, what's that church verse? The verse is often referred for the idea that God is not in a building. It's Acts. Like you get asked a question. Chapter 7:48 and Acts 17:24-25 say where it states the Most High does not dwell in houses made by human hands. Let me say it again. The Most High. The Most High. Not can the Most High mean that you're on that good? Like, I'm the Most High, man. I'm hiding in the sunbed. I'm trying to get it off me. You know what I'm saying? I got to take a shower and, you know what I'm saying, try to get it off me. But anyway, the Most High does not dwell in houses made by human hands, and that God does not live in temples built by human hands. These passages emphasizes that God's presence is not confined to man-made structures, but is omnipresent, dwelling in the world and in believers themselves. God ain't in the building. But anyway, a church is a sanctuary, ain't it? Church is sanctuaries. Church is sanctuaries until y'all done made a little young sugar mad. Bitch, do not make a little young sugar mad. A woman has been charged with setting the Cobb County Church on fire and threatening to kill the pastor. What did the pastor do?
Fire that destroyed a Cobb County church. Police say the woman who set the fire is now charged with arson and other offenses. The church pastor says that woman made threats to him and the church. Channel 2's Audrey Washington is live now in Austell. Audrey, the pastor believes that woman was not well.
Right, he actually told me that only a demon would burn down a church like this. Right now, we are actually standing behind the tape here, but when my photographer Dana pushes in, you can really see how the fire gutted the church. The roof is gone, the newly renovated office space, burnt rubble.
You have to be possessed by a demon to do something like that.
Pastor Raphael Grant says only evil would move a person to pour gasoline inside of a church and then set it on fire. But that's exactly what police said this woman, Aries Jordan, did on Monday night.
You cannot be a logical, rational human being to do that.
We flew News Chopper 2 over Prayer City Eagles Chapel International Ministries in Austell. You can see how the flames ripped through the church and left it a charred mess.
Was that an apartment complex? Like is the church used to be like apartment complex?
We were not expecting this, but we had some signs.
Members, along with the pastor, say they were not surprised by the arrest. They tell us Jordan, who once came to the church to be, quote, delivered, threatened to burn down the church in the past. They showed us these text messages.
She made mention that she was going to burn down the church.
Pastor Grant says he reported the threats to the police.
We took it to court and everything. Yes. She was arrested and released.
According to the warrant, Jordan faces a slew of charges, including arson, criminal damage, and terroristic threats. Right now, Pastor Grant says he's focused on rebuilding. The church started the GoFundMe campaign.
The place is completely gone, and so we have to build from the scratch, and so we need all the financial support in order to do that.
Shout out to my player pastor partner. Hold up. Wait a minute. I didn't know. What do you mean y'all got to GoFundMe?
And we posted the GoFundMe link to our website. That's WSBTV.com. Now, we also asked the pastor about his plans for Sunday service. That's a part of the story we're putting together, all new for Channel 2 Action News at 6. Right now, we are live here in Cobb County. Audrey Washington.
Abba, that's a great thing that you just said right there. What about the insurance? We ain't. Well, I know good as hell well. I know good as hell well y'all's not teaching people about the Lord, and y'all ain't got no goddamn insurance. The building ain't got no. I got to see. I'm going to the GoFundMe. I'm finna find the GoFundMe. It's not finna escape me. I have never. I'm looking at this little thing, and this thing say it's about $4 million. And damn it. So how much is they asking for? Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. I'm trying to find. Wait a link. Ooh. Wait They ain't got the link. Why this thing ain't? Maybe that's not it. Building gone, shout it. Hold on. So, Prayer City Eagle Chapel. Jordan set the fire to Prayer City Eagles Chapel International. Let me click this and then let me just go to the GoFundMe. Go to the GoFundMe. Right. He say, what's up with the building fund though? I don't understand. Bitch, I'd be a monkey's uncle. Bitch, I found it. Bitch, I'd be a monkey's uncle. Y'all ain't gonna believe, but y'all gonna believe it because y'all is believers. Y'all gonna believe this. Guess how much he asking for? Yeah. We also streaming live on Rumble, Twitch, Kick, Twitch, and Twitter. I say Tweety. What the hell going on? I'm finna show y'all how much he asking for. I'd be a monkey's own. Pastors say help rebuild Eagles Chapel after devastating fire. You say $1 million. Hell no. Pastor say we need 4 of them things. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You say $2 million, he need 4 of them. They only got 2,600 right now. That is what. Listen. Once they said, and he got to go fund me to help rebuild, my antennas went up like, y'all ain't got no insurance? Somebody lying to me. Let's hit a good little story. In the name of the Father. Help rebuild the church. Yada. Hell, he put in all caps. Oh, no. It was almost a cap. It just looked cute. All right. Prayer City Eagle Chapel in Georgia has long been a place of worship, leadership, development, and community services after surviving severe flood damage between 2022 and 2024 and rebuilding into a modern auditorium. Tragedy struck again on September the 29th, 2025, when a devastating fire destroyed nearly everything. This disaster has left us without a sanctuary, and disrupted our worship service, youth programs, and outreach efforts. We are urgently seeking support to rebuild, repairing the roof, replacing damaged flooring, furniture, and equipment so we can continue serving the community. You see, our goal to raise is $4 million. They need 4 from the people. 4 from the people to restore the church and resume our mission and of raising leaders who will impact their generation. Please consider donating and sharing this campaign with your friends and family. Every contribution brings us closer to rebuilding God's house. Just the Lord's house. The place where God ain't in. Because when y'all rebuild with your human hands, God ain't going to be around at all. The God of heaven will give us success. We, his servants, will start rebuilding. Nehemiah 20:20. Well, 2:20. The God of heaven. I've always had questions. Notice sometimes they say God, and then they say Lord, and then they say Most High, and then they say the God of heaven. Isn't the Bible about the one God? I got a few titles. I don't. You say thank you and may God bless you for your support. You say who wrote this malarkey? This is crazy. You say the Lord is Jesus. That's what's up. But they got 2674 out of 4 million. You say Dr. Umar running a GoFundMe. Got to be more careful. They using Dr. Umar, and them got to get church back on up. Hell, he need to go ahead on and purchase a part of it and get a school over. But anyway, he old Apostle Raphael Grant. It ain't like it shouldn't take that long to rebuild. They just need 4. They just need for the building fund is parked in his driveway around his neck and on his feet. There it is. You mean to tell me they ain't got no damn insurance? This could be insurance fraud. Just in my opinion. There you go. They doing all of this community work with no sprinkler system. She sought one little fire and that bitch burnt down 3 buildings. No sprinkler system. You say they got insurance, it's called GoFundMe. So see, it be places like this right here who, when I be trying to tell y'all, if y'all would have just invested, I know that y'all got the tithe. All right, get it. I know that y'all gonna do that regardless. But if y'all would have just tied half and invest the other half for all these goddamn years, y'all have yourself something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have yourself something. So this also letting us know, because if they ain't got no damn insurance, this also let us know that they not teaching having insurance. They don't care nothing about you investing and putting your money in some good places. So the church ain't got no rebuild fund though. Like y'all ain't got no, y'all. Just keep depending on the people. I get it, but that is so strange. Move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. It's kind of different. Let me go on and take y'all. I got to talk about y'all, ladies. I got to talk about y'all. I don't mean to offend. I don't mean no harm. If this offend you, I guess I'm doing my job because I really don't know what to tell you. It's a bad lace front. A bad lace front. It should be a felony. You need to be sat down for a good little minute. You say no disrespect, but the Mexican brothers will rebuild in 7 days. That's not disrespectful. That's factual. Remember when I was telling y'all a few years back when I got my goddamn roof done? They did shit in 24 hours. Hell, no, in 12 hours. Like, god damn, how many Mexicans they got up on the roof? I ain't never seen a group of dog people do a roof in a day. It started like at 6 when the sun was just not coming up. They ended like when the sun was just like going down. So I give them a good little 12. And at the end, they were popping Coronas when they was using the metal walk around the yard thing to pick up any loose nails and stuff like that right there. While they was doing that, they was drinking Coronas. Shit was over with. 12 out. I ain't never. Shout out to our Mexican brothers out here in these streets. Now, a lot of them, we got to keep them. Listen. A lot of them, we need them in the great United States of America, boy, them motherfuckers be working. They be working. I don't know what our problem is, boy, but they be working. Anyway, move right along. Speaking about these babies here, y'all got to start telling each other no. Ladies, I know that y'all don't like each other. Y'all really do got a problem with each other. But y'all got to start telling each other, no, girl. No, not that one. We have a situation to where a woman is accused of helping a trio steal 12 hurt rental cars.
Police say she pulled off a scheme stealing rental cars from her employer.
Authorities say the woman worked at Hertz at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, and Local 10's Nelsa Bovic is live at the airport with much more on the charges she's now facing. Sanella.
That's right, Janice and Louie. Investigators calling this an inside job, that the woman worked here at this Hertz airport location, manning the security gate, and allowed these thieves to allegedly leave with not one, not two, but 12 vehicles.
12 cars stolen from this Hertz car rental center. The person deputies say is responsible for letting the thieves get away with it is former employee Savannah Harsha Phillips.
I can't do it. This my problem. It's a her problem, but this my problem with her. Now the colors ain't too bad though, but that shit right there in the front, It looked like that bit dry. It looked crusty, but because of the picture,
she's now behind bars. According to an arrest report, the thefts happened at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport location on Friday, May 16th at 11 p.m. A security manager told investigators surveillance video captured 3 men walking into the garage, scoping out cars. They'd allegedly get into the cars, drive to the security gate, and make contact with Phillips. She's seen on camera pressing a button inside the booth, allowing the barrier arms to rise. Authorities mentioned the men returned a short time later and retrieved more vehicles. It only took an hour to swipe a dozen cars. All makes, models, and tags on the cars were documented, and Hertz management discovered there were no authorized contracts for rent on any of the cars. The arrest report goes on to say management was alerted to the thefts 2.5 weeks later on June 3rd after receiving 2 calls, one from a Hertz in Texas and another in Virginia, claiming...
Do y'all even understand that she believed that she got away with it because it was like a few weeks before they caught up with her?
The stolen cars were involved in crimes in those states. But Phillips was confronted.
Y'all stole the cars and then committed crimes. That's how they caught up with them so fast?
By management, she allegedly became rude and irate, quitting and walking out of the office. She's now facing 13 charges. 12 of those are grand theft charges. Phillips' bond has been set at $62,000.
Do y'all understand that she got upset with them people for questioning her about her setting up their product to be stolen? She got mad. I ain't finna get, David, you ain't finna be questioning me. I quit. And she thought that she was going to stay free.
And according to that arrest report, Hertz, the company, says that it took a hit of nearly $60,000 in this theft. That is the latest. Reporting live out of Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, Sanella Sabo.
Decisions. Did she not know she was on camera? I don't, lady, I got to get back to that beautiful pic. I don't understand. Oh, like, y'all don't think, well, damn it, if I let y'all steal the shit on my shift, that's stupid. Why would you let them steal some on your shift, sister? Why would you do that? Why not at least tell them, man, y'all gonna have to get in here when I'm off and break some windows or something like shit. Y'all gotta do it like that right there. I can point you to where like the car's at, but you only gonna be able to get like 2 or 3 on them, but then that's it. I don't understand, man. This stupid. Moving right along, I ain't gonna read much of you. Just stupid. Just stupid as she could be. She thinks she fine too. She thinks she fine, can't nobody tell her nothing. She be out here eating, like y'all be saying, oh, bitch, I'm out here eating. You know what I'm saying? She feeling herself. She probably got a degree. She probably got multiple degrees. It ain't no telling. Let me go and get this. User smell like a monkey. That's what that lady son of that young boy right there. Damn. All right, bam. Let me take y'all to Atlanta, and then we're gonna go ahead on and get on up out of here. We're gonna go ahead on and get on up out of here. It's a slow Thursday. It's a slow Thursday. It is what it is. You say a wig is feeling herself. Yeah. We only got 148 with the thumbs up. Wow. They blocking. Listen, I need y'all support. I need y'all to share. I need for y'all to share. Share. I say, Willie, she probably got a BBL degree. That's what she probably got. Say flipping her hair while she eating. She thinks she cute. A little bit thinks she's sexy. A little bit broke now. She broke and in jail. She broke because like she done lost her good little job. That baby done lost her good little job. It's over with. What do you do with that? You gonna have to lay up under one of the older players who got their shit together. Huh? Rub his back, rub his thighs. Keep his knees loose. You know what I'm saying? Keep that fluid in his legs working right so his ankles don't swell. Yeah. We have a mother. Let's talk about a good mama real quick. Y'all look at this beauty. We got another beautiful one. She's been charged. She been charged with what like a lot of people may say petty. You know, a little petty little charge. She'll be out soon, just in my mind. We have a mother who was charged in her son's death. You know, some petty. Oh, wait. I gotta do it like this. How y'all doing? Thank y'all. Welcome. We have an Atlanta mother who has been charged in her son's death that happened in April. Yes, a loving mother out of Atlanta. Her son died, and now they just, all right, we're finna go out on to get her, pick up, charge that baby. Here we go. Listen to the story. It's always a good mama.
Charged with the death of her 7-year-old son.
7-year-old
Maisie Simmons died after his head became stuck in a partially open car window. Fox News' Denise Dillon is live in Atlanta. And Denise, that little boy died back in the spring.
That's right, and at the time, Atlanta police were called to the scene. They interviewed the little boy's mother, Candace Grace, and this past Monday, she was arrested.
It's sad. It's very sad. It's really heartbreaking.
Homicide units were called to this apartment complex on Scott Street in southwest Atlanta April 6th. Police say 32-year-old Candace Grace had parked her car in this lot and was passed out in the driver's seat. Her 3 young children were in the back seat. Investigators say her 7-year-old son, Mazzie Simmons, had gotten his head stuck in the window and was unresponsive. One man who lives in the complex remembers that spring day.
They came out the house. That's when they saw the little boy head stuck in the window, and then she ran back in there. They called the police. Police came about 15, 20 minutes, but I don't think she had got arrested.
Police say a witness banged on the window to try to wake the mother, but couldn't. Investigators say while they tried to question Candace Grace, she kept falling asleep. She was given a drug test. The GBI reports she had opioids and THC in her system.
As a mom, my kids wouldn't be in that predicament at all.
Not mine.
It's sad, it's devastating, heartbroken for a 7-year-old to life just be taken.
Candace Grace has now been charged with murder. According to a court document, Ms. Grace's state of unconsciousness did not allow her to watch her children actively. Her negligence and failure to supervise her children caused her son to remain in the window for some time, resulting in his death.
She should be arrested because you took an innocent life.
7-year-old Mazzie Simmons died in that car with his 2 younger siblings sitting next to him.
That's heartbreaking because he's 7. His life just beginning. It shouldn't be taken away like that from a parent doing drugs. That's just crazy.
And according to a GoFundMe that was created after Mazzie's death, he brought sunshine into every room with his energy, sweet spirit, and unforgettable smile. Reporting live.
So that means that she had a GoFundMe back then when her son had done died. And everybody, and watch this, we finna look for the GoFundMe, and I do believe that this GoFundMe was possibly big. It was possibly a big GoFundMe. They supported that baby. I'm pretty sure that they supported that baby. Hell yeah, they supported that baby. Because, you know, a good mother have to bury her baby. Like, we better pay for it. Let me find this GoFundMe real quick. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. Got to be more careful. What is that lady name? Candace Grace. Candace Grace. So it would have been old. Candace Medical or some rehab stuff. Maybe they went by the boy's name. Maybe they did the boy's name. Let me slide this thing on up just a little bit. Right there and right there. Oh, there it is. I found it. They got it for us. What was this? Is this recent? This can't be right. Hold on. Let me make sure. This can't be right, but this is what was pulled up. Let me put that up on the screen for you real quick. Remembering Mazzie, because that's the young boy name, say a life filled with joy and love. Okay, all right, bam. So these was some 6 months ago things. Also, the community didn't support her. She asked for $6K. That's nothing. She asked for $6K and got $961. She just asked for $6, and this was 6 months ago, and they ain't closed it out. With broken hearts, we share the devastating loss of our beloved son, Mazzy Simmons, who passed away on April the 6th, 2025, at just 7 years old. Born December 26, 2017. Mazzy was full of joy, life, and laughter. He brought sunshine into every room with his energy and his sweet spirit and that unforgettable smile. Mazzy was truly one of the kindest. Whether he was dancing, striking his signature peace sign, or just being his silly, playful self, he always found a way to make everyone around him feel joy. He loved life, and he loved deeply. This tragic accident has left his mother, Candace Grace, facing unimaginable grief once again. This ain't once again. So this happened before. Massey was her second child, and heartbreakingly, is that a word? And heartbreakingly, not her first loss. She also lost her daughter, Jordice, and now she's enduring the unthinkable pain of saying goodbye to another piece of her heart. As a family, we are doing all that we can to support Candace and honor Mazzy's life with the life and beauty that he deserves. The life and beauty that he deserves. We are asking for help with funeral and memorial expenses, to lift some of the weight off of Candace's shoulders during this incredible, painful time. He said, if you are able to contribute, no matter the amount, it would mean the world. And if you can give financially, please share this message. Well, if you can't give financially, please share this message and keep Candace in your prayers. So now they prayed for Candace, not knowing that she was the killer. Well, she wasn't the killer. She's just at fault for him dying. He said, thank you for surrounding this family with love, compassion, and care. We will carry Massey's light with us forever. He said, with great, great gratitude, Candace mama, Corian, godmama, Corin, Nick, father, and the family of Massey. Got to be more careful. So Massey they got $961. Sad. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much over here. Again, it's just people who refuse to have insurance on the children and on themselves, but we will keep producing children. Now, another sad thing is she lost a child prior to this child, and she probably didn't have insurance on that child that she had lost, but she had time to get insurance on this child. For him to have his head stuck inside of the window with the glass, his head out the window, the glass is pushed up in, he can't breathe, he can't get in and out. That means that the car was running. The car was running, and he possibly put his head out and, leaning up against the door, put his finger down on the window switch. It's possibly how it happened. Say, how long has that GoFundMe been up? It's been up for at least 6 months. At least, because he passed away in what? April the 6th. Well, who passed away on April the 6th? But this thing says 6 months. So April was 6 months ago? April, May, June, July, August, September. That's 5 months. But this thing is saying, watch this. Look. All of these donations say 6 months ago. And if he passed away in April, that ain't 6 months, it's 5 months. It is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the Night Nightly News around here in these streets. Thank y'all for joining the player. Little slow, little Thursday, it is what it is. Y'all, we're finna continue the show. We're finna continue the show over here on Rumble, Kick, Twitch, and Twitter. We're finna be somewhere everywhere. So I would appreciate everybody just go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button. Got to get on from around here. Let me cut my doggone fan on because I am hot right now. hot right now. Grab that. They is not doing me a solid out here. I keep trying to tell y'all they blocking the player. They blocking the player. They doing the player dirty. They not letting me shine. They not letting me shine. I promise you. He said mama fell asleep with her finger on the window switch. That's a possibility. That's a real possibility. Playing. Playing around. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. Here's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all rocking with the player. Y'all please remember go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, except the Agree channel, the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. Maybe one day we'll get our numbers back up and we can start to shine. We can start to be popular again out here, but we ain't popular, damn it, we famous. We famous out here. That's what's up. All we gotta do is add the money up with the famous, and then we'll really be doing something. Listen, y'all finna go on and bounce. Links is down there in the description. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to come on around there and see us finish.